Welcome, everyone. I'm here with Cam Shell, the executive chairman, and Billy, the co-head of MusicFX. Guys, it's great to be with both of you. How are you guys doing?
Amazing.
Great, how are you?
Doing great, guys. Really excited to get started here and learn some more details about you guys. So what are some of the challenges that you face in engaging with music fans, with the NFTs, building the awareness and the understanding around how these digital tokens actually work and getting some understanding out there for a fan base?
Yeah, again, the biggest challenge comes around education, and it comes around what I call that barrier to entry of, oh gosh, like what is cryptocurrency? How do I buy an NFT? We're trying to take all of the confusion out. And so you'll see in the new year a lot of educational marketing materials coming out from our shop, really where we talk about MusicFX. We talk about the fact that you can use a credit card. We talk about all the different opportunities within the music business. I mean, it's not just music. It's not just art. It's not just a concert experience or a fan club. There's so many unique things that we can create in every space, from publishing to live music to festivals. And so our biggest hurdle right now is being able to get there and get in front of everyone and really educate them on this is consumable. This is easy to come in and put your credit card in. You don't have to be a crypto genius to get involved. You can put your credit card in, you can learn slowly, you'll learn on the platform how to trade everything. So again, it's step-by-step education, and that's probably going to be our biggest workload, I feel like, is getting out there and letting people know that this is the next new big thing, and it's approachable.
One of the things that I have found very interesting, both from a fan side and an industry perspective, is that the industry is viewing this not as a disintermediary type of event. It's not disruptive. It seems to be being accepted as being completely accretive and something that's actually creating a bigger pie for the music industry. So, will streaming still happen? Will downloads still happen? Will concerts still happen? All of that stuff is there. This is something new that actually allows the fans to engage more deeply with the music or with the moments or with the artists that they love. And I think that's one of the things that I'm most excited about, is that when you're able to add into an industry and add to a fan experience as opposed to just making it better or replacing something else. So it's also why I think we're seeing adoption start to happen very, very quickly.
And it takes one artist. It takes one artist to try, and everybody waits and sees, and then they start to jump in. And that's where we're just, again, so thankful for our partnership with Parker McCollum, because he was fearless in saying, let's just go and let's do it. And we're so proud of it so far.
And I think where we've seen some other music platforms, launch an album or launch an album cover or sell a song, I think one of the things that MusicFX is really focused on doing with its artists for the benefit of the fan is to really create that community. So will we have an incredible experience with a unique song and a unique concert and a great user interface, all those types of things, but pushing past that in a trading community and in a fan-based community and starting with fan clubs, that's the area where we really want to be able to create a community to engage deeper. And I think that's one of the telltale signs of hopefully a very sustainable business.
That's great. I'm glad you guys spoke to the Parker McCollum signing too. Certainly going to look for his vision for that partnership and the involvement he's going to have moving that forward. And then obviously, can you talk about the reactions so far since the launch announcements were made with the McCollum signing? Anything else that you guys have seen when it comes to sentiment and reactions from an audience with all the different developments you've had thus far?
I think it's twofold, right? It's CurrencyWorks, the public market reaction to it, and then it's the music industry and fan reaction to it. And we're launching in country music as well, so we were curious to see how this would go, and honestly, it's blown us away by the reaction. I didn't think that it was going to go as quickly as it did, and that the acceptance would be there so quickly. I thought that we would have had to do a lot more education in it, and we're just blown away. And it could be Parker's fan base, it could be the demographic, but whatever it is, it's working, and we're thrilled. It's built us a platform to say, okay, this is doable, and a safe space for artists to say, look, Parker did that. Well, how can we do this? And now a lot of the conversations we're having with other artists are, again, instead of can I release my album art or can I release a song? They're saying, how can we engage with our fans more on NFTs and how can we do something unique and creative? And I think the important thing about MusicFX, which will always be one of our core values, is that any project that we release has to be authentic to the artist, him or herself. So we're not going to go and shove a quarter in a dime slot and make one artist do the same thing as the other artist did. We want to create unique NFT offerings for each artist and for their demographic.
You know, from a shareholder standpoint, both retail and institutional, I've been inundated with inquiries about how it's going, and of course, we've signed up thousands and thousands of fans, even just for the Parker release. And if you run the economic models when you do these drops and bring that kind of fan base to the table, the revenue model really plays out quite nicely. So we've had a very, very positive response. Obviously, from the most important, the business development side, and artists looking to engage more deeply with the platform, but also, and very fortuitously, from the shareholder side, both retail and institutional, you know, easily being able to take a look at the numbers and see that the economics will scale very quickly on this.
That's great, guys. And then final question for you, zooming out a little bit and getting the full picture. What's next for MusicFX? Are there more artist signings on the way? Any other entertainment mediums you guys hope to innovate in? What are some things that we can look for in terms of the growth and roadmap for the upcoming future?
Sure. Well, I can speak a bit more to the technical side and and the platform side, and I'll let Billy talk a little bit about the artist side. But certainly from the technical side, you know, you can look for music that will be available in the form of NFTs. Look for concert tickets that will be available in the form of NFTs. Look for a trading platform, a huge and deep community engagement in that regard. And think metaverse. Think about what can happen if you have an NFT, and we've seen some amazing concerts happen in some of the gaming environments. And this is a huge direction for the music industry. And I think MusicFX is really well positioned to be a major significant player in the metaverse, using NFTs as our digital product. And listen, from the fan and the artist side, which is, you know, much more exciting side of the business, I'll let Billy speak to that.
Yeah, you'll see in the new year a lot more signings, both from medium-sized artists all the way up to large-scale artists. And I think you're going to see a lot of creativity of how we come out with things. It's one shoe doesn't fit everyone. So that's what I'm most excited about, is working with the artists and their teams on creating unique content experiences for their fans. And so I think people might be surprised of some of the stuff we're going to come out with. People were very surprised that we did an NFT fan club because they automatically thought, oh, it's going to be music. Well, nope, now it's a fan club. So I'm really excited for that. And I'm really excited for everybody following it to follow the fan journey. You know, who's that lucky one that's going to go to the ACMs with Parker? And what's that experience going to be like for them? Because for a super music fan, that experience is life-changing. They'll talk about it until they're old, and they'll tell their grandkids about it. So I'm really excited for everyone to watch that fan journey.
Yeah, and I think that's what's really important about this, is that, you know, digital collectibles, like collectibles in general, and the psyche within humans, is all about attaching to a particular moment. It's all about, you know, something that happened potentially or usually in their childhood. So they identify with a car or with a movie or with a sports event that they went to. And so it's by being able to create experiences, we're actually building a stronger platform for something that creates a larger trading platform. So I think the combination is absolutely bang on, and certainly unique within the music and the NFT industries.
Awesome. Guys, great amount of info. Super exciting stuff we've seen there. The signing of Parker McCollum, all the different updates and developments you've done. Cameron Chell and Billy Joe Austin, so excited to have you guys on. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.